Hello everyone, welcome. This is Feline Intuition 1111. This is going to be a collective reading. Let's see what messages want to come out for you. What are the messages for the collective? Loyalty. Woo. Okay, you've got loyalty. You got low-key needs there behind beats. Talks about everybody, always in drama, insecure, shady as hell. You've got union. You also have the main event, reaching the climax in your story, happy ending. What are the messages for the collective? What are the messages? Roll the dice. Proposal. Divine intervention and addiction. Okay. Seems like somebody, there's somebody who wants some type of commitment with you, but there's something going on where they feel like there's some type of risk. What are the messages for the collective? What are the messages for the collective? Could be a Libra for some of you. Could be a Scorpio, Cancer, Sagittarius. Okay, a lot of mages. I feel like somebody is really wanting to make a decision about a certain situation. I'm not sure if this drama person has something to do with the situation, but we'll see. Somebody feels like you really balance them out here. But there could be something going on with you guys' situation. What's going on with the Hangman in reverse? Wheel of Fortune again. There's going to be really, really good stuff coming up in a certain connection. But I feel like you may be requiring more effort from this person or some type of equal give and take with them. Why the Chariot in reverse? Someone in the situation feels rejected. Why the Chariot in reverse? Either you or this person feels like, and it could be both of you, maybe you both think that the other person isn't doing as much. Like you think they're not doing as much as you. They think you're not doing as much as them. There's something about equal give and take here. Could be a Libra. Why the Justice card? We got Empress and Justice. Okay, this is a situation where for some of you, you're not speaking because there is this do-over that somebody wants because they feel like you are their person. Like you and them have a really good connection and they want to reconcile. But they could be having feelings of like, feelings they haven't expressed to you, meaning things that they don't like about the situation. Like they seem to feel like they're doing more than you or something like that. Somebody could be in their ear about this. Why the Judgment card? There could be a lot of conflict. I'm getting this feeling for some of you, You and this person had arguments or disagreements, and this person feels like you didn't, or it could be you, but it seems like this person feels like you didn't nurture them in some way or ask them how they felt about something. It's like that whole situation where there's just unsaid feelings, where you know when someone's feelings are hurt, but they just say, "Oh, it's no big deal, it's fine," but it's not fine. It's like this person, you and them had conflict, but they're still thinking about things that were said or things that were not said, and they're still like they've kept that within, or this could be you, or even both of you, but there's something about things that were not said. Feelings that were hurt and not talked about. Why the Death card? This person believes that there can be healing for this relationship and very positive, like this relationship could really improve. But there could be some stubbornness. Why Temperance? 9 of Cups. Could be a Virgo. You and this person could be going within, but there's going to be really, really big improvement here. With patience and with self-reflection for both of you and communication, there's going to be a lot of improvement here. Even if you do have somebody who's trying to get involved, who's like speaking to this person, telling them lies or whatever. Why the King of Wands in reverse? Wheel of Fortune again. There's something that you and this person just need to make it past, and it could be ego, it could be pride, it could be needing to communicate, be open, but this 4 of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, if the two of you can speak, this can be a great relationship. Why the Tower? Again, it could surprisingly be a very good relationship. However, if they felt like you were not prioritizing them, or you felt like they were not prioritizing you, that needs to be talked about, because either you or them or both of you are stuck in your heads about those things that happened in the past and were not resolved. So let's look at the main spread, see what's going on. It's basically talking about that divine intervention where there needs to be communication. Ooh. What are the messages for the collective? What are the messages for the collective? Okay, so this person thinks you're moving on from them. There could be multiple people who see you as distancing yourself from them as well, especially with the Hermit. So you could be dealing with a Virgo, Aquarius, Cancer, Leo. People are seeing you as becoming more distant. It could be that some of you are traveling, but it does seem like there's a distance here, especially with the Hermit, that you're like withdrawing from people and even this person. Again, with their next move being the Queen of Cups in reverse, They may come towards you as a victim, like saying how you've made them feel, but I feel like you could have your own stuff going on about how they've made you feel. So it's kind of like you both have these little things that were not talked about, where they need to be talked about. Why the Four of Pentacles? Nine of Wands. So this is someone who's clinging to you, not willing to give up, but they're also taking their time. Why the Two of Wands in reverse? Knight of Cups. They feel like things are just up in the air, that neither you or them is making any move. However, Judgment in reverse, there's like, again, unfinished business, but also you or them needing to step out of the comfort zone and talk about the feelings. How they made you feel, how you made them feel, all of that. Why the Six of Swords? Seven of Swords reverse. So these people and this person who feel like you're becoming distant, they feel like they know that it's because they could feel like, they could know that either you said this to them, or you made them feel this way, that they wasted your time or that they're a waste of time. But I feel like there's a group of people around you they feel like you don't have time for them, basically. These people are seeing you as turning your back and kind of walking away because they feel like you definitely have better things to do. And these could be people at work, family, like they feel like you're like you don't have time for them. And it doesn't have to be in a bad way. Maybe some of these people know that you have goals. Why the Six of Cups in reverse? They're realizing something. So they're not wanting to move on because they're realizing it kind of goes back to that Justice card where this person feels like you are their perfect match. If they dealt with others or they were trying to move on, they could have found boring people. So they're wanting to go back to you, the person they felt comfortable with, the person they feel like they know. Why the King of Wands? I feel like you're being seen as the King of Wands, and I feel like it's because, again, the King of Wands is goal-orientated, goes for what they want, busy. And again, people are seeing you that way. Ugh, the noise. So you have the Four of Wands. And Five of Pentacles reverse. Why the Five of Pentacles in reverse? I'm seeing that you and, a particular person, but also in your work life, this relationship between you and this person is definitely coming back better than before. But you also have a lot of opportunities here with the Seven of Cups when it comes to things that you want to do. Because I'm seeing you moving forward, especially when you are distancing from certain people. Why the Four of Wands? Some of you could be dealing with a Pisces. Okay. What's going on with that? Four of Wands. You could be being quite secretive. You may, okay. Some of you may be distancing from these people because you feel like they are affecting you in some way. Your stability. Your intuition could be leading you to this hermit mode. Maybe just for a while, just to decide what you want to do going forward when it comes to maybe this relationship as well as everything else. Why the Queen of Cups in reverse? Four of Wands. Eight of Cups in reverse. Okay, yeah. I'm telling you, you and this person could have similar issues with each other, like a feeling of not being heard. So if this person comes at you and like as if you've done something wrong to them, I wouldn't say go into defense mode and say, well, you did something wrong and this and that, because I feel like you both feel that way. So it's more so a need to talk about it and understand what hurts each other's feelings and stuff like that, instead of thinking that this person is just playing the victim. It's best to understand that you both have feelings that need to be talked about, because I'm seeing with the Eight of Cups in reverse, they have some unresolved feelings here and they don't want to walk away or move on because they still feel connected to the situation. Why the Hermit? Hermit reverse. So you could be working on something while you're in the hermit mode. You could be getting ready to showcase your creations, whatever you're building. So you could be staying to yourself, being secretive. Maybe that's why these people see you this way, as being distant, but it's because you have something in the making and you're going to come out of the hermit mode when you feel like it, when you feel like you're ready. Why the Star? Yeah, you're rebuilding a lot here. So some of you could really be staying to yourself because either it's this relationship that has you feeling this way, or maybe you are working on something, building something, or you've had betrayals in the past, maybe from people like those people. But the Star is your outcome. So you know that in this hermit mode, you are creating something big. Kind of reminds me of diamonds, or even just building a business where you'll do all the work behind the scenes and then you'll open your store or whatever it is. Right now you're doing the behind the scenes work and even working on yourself. What are the messages for the collective? What are the messages? Archangel Michael, protection, prevented from harm, divine intervention, soulmates, twin flame friendship, romantic partner, longing, missing you, let's talk, reunion. Established, settled, secure, wealthy. Some of you could even be in hermit mode because you are making more money. You don't want these people to know. You got puzzled, confused, perplexed, conflicted. Old exes, dead relationships, old ways, clingy. Worry, emotions, fear, waves. Laughter, happiness, joy, healing. hopeful, inspired, optimistic, successful. Masculine energy, authority, discipline, father figure. Tension, stressed out, worry, migraine. So you got worry twice. But then you got laughter and hopeful, so there's really nothing to worry about. Or maybe it's your person who is worried. You've got discipline, authority. There's something that you're working on here. What are the messages for the collective? Keeping it private, exactly. The strong energy of keeping something private. It doesn't have to be a relationship. It could be that you guys are keeping this relationship private, but you got the moon, high priestess. You're protecting something that is very stable, or that you're building to be stable, and you're keeping it private. So whether it's money or this relationship or both, you are being secretive. Mood swings. What are the messages for the collective? Haunted. Predicted it. Beef. Immune to attacks. Can't affect you. You got that twice. Well, similar energy. Prevented from harm, protection, divine intervention. Actually, divine intervention twice. So maybe someone was trying to get to you. And you're being protected from that. Yeah, you got to watch your back. You got nothing feels better than this. There could have been somebody who has beef with you. Maybe it's this person. Who is that shady person? Five of Swords. You have some shady person who is maybe in competition with you, aggressive, gossiping. It's because you're in this star energy. Clarify beef. Whoever you have beef with, or they feel like they have beef with you, they're lying or gossiping. But you are distancing from them. Devil in reverse. Why watch your back? The Fool. I would say careful who you give to. Especially who you give money to, or access to your information, your personal business. Because there could be enemies close to you. What are the messages for the collective? Ooh, obsessive lover, dangerous, toxic, unhealthy, possessive, karmic. You got into you, good chemistry, great vibes, positive, extra triggered. Moving, happiness, hater. Queen rising, stepping into power. Praised, coming up spotlight. Kissing behind. What's going on with that? Why obsessive lover? Some of you may have exes or an ex who's still stuck on you. You got the Empress. It could be because you are looking good here. Because you have clingy, old exes, and then obsessive lover. But it's someone who's still stuck in their head about you. It doesn't have to be this person that the whole reading's talking about. It could be some other ex. What are the messages for the collective? Look at that again. Up and coming, stardom, spotlight. telepathic love, telepathic connection, secret love. Perfect match. Two of Cups, aligned vibration. Inner work, avoidance, distant, emotional disconnect, disharmonious situation. Financial obligation, shared investments, release, purging. What are the messages? You got union again, serious relationship, marriage, partnership. Limited potential, wallflower, shy, withholding, communication, texting, phone calls, online. Ooh. Long distance, foreign themes, distance. Some of you could be speaking to somebody online who's long distance. Beauty queen, shining on stage, adored. Spiritual growth. Learning, expanding the soul. Gossip. What are the messages? Gossip. Okay. Triangle. Crowded relationship choices. So you may have, some of you may be dating. You got dating, whining, dining, romance, true love, pure love, honest connection, releasing, taking back power, work, profession, colleague, workplace. This enemy or gossiping person could be someone to do with work here. They could be gossiping. Some of you may have a choice to make when it comes to love, especially if you're dealing with someone who is long distance. I feel like some of you could meet somebody where you live as well, or already have. But you definitely have somebody who is gossiping. What is a gossip? Gossiping about your love life. Or some type of partnership you have going on at work, or this could be a business partner who is gossiping about you. Only if you suspect it. White triangle. Three of Cups. Some of you may meet another person. This King of Cups. And you got the 3. You could meet somebody at a party or while traveling. But for some of you, this could be that other ex who is obsessive because they seem to feel rejected. Whoever this other person is, they feel rejected by you. So it's either someone you meet, but you're not really into them. Maybe you're into this other person that you are working on a relationship with, or this is an ex who you dated before that person, and they're still clinging to you with the clingy and obsessive lover card, which would make the triangle. So yeah, this is what I'm seeing for you. I feel like this is more so about you mending a relationship with this person and having a deep conversation and both being open to speaking about feelings. Everything else is like things you could choose to focus on or not focus on, but it's like the relationship itself between you and this person is healing. If you want to heal the relationship with them, if you want to work on it with them, it's there. Because they're going to come towards you and tell you how they've been feeling about the situation. So I hope this was helpful. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.